Well, as you know, the Badgers and the Minnesota Golden Gophers have played a lot of high-stakes games here in recent years, especially at the end of the regular season, but it's always big with one of the prize trophy games in all of college football. Paul Bunyan's Axe, the longest-running ongoing rivalry in college football, had the 2021 edition on Saturday afternoon up in Minneapolis. We'll check out some of the highlights from the game. We'll also hear from Badgers defensive lineman Keeanu Benton, a big part of this outstanding Wisconsin defense. And with the regular season schedule behind them, work is picking up on Camp Randall Stadium, that south end zone project that is going very, very well. We'll check in with Director of Athletics Chris McIntosh on all of that. Coming up on this week's edition of the Badgers Sports Report. Two receivers right, one on the left. Kai Thomas is the running back. It's Tanner Morgan. Gets the snap, fakes the handoff, and the pass batted in the air by Burks. Picked off Scott Nelson at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Burks the deflection, Nelson the pick six as the Badgers take the lead.
We had a big play by Noah tipping it and Scotty's. The pick six, that was big, but offensively didn't do enough didn't score enough points, and it's a feeling, obviously disappointed in the result of today's game, and yet appreciate what this team has done a ton, and what they've gone through, and how they've done it. But today didn't get it done.
Gophers on third down are 3 of 5 so far today. 3 receivers right, 1 on the left. Derek LeCaptain in at running back. Play clock is at 3. Back to throw Morgan. Badgers sending 4. Morgan under pressure and sacked near the 30-yard line. Keeanu Benton getting to the quarterback for the Wisconsin Badgers. 2 receivers left, 1 on the right. 2nd and 6 Gophers at their own 42-yard line. Play clock is at 7. Morgan takes, reads, keeps it. Now trying to run and nowhere to run. Keeanu Benton gets to the quarterback at the 38-yard line. Loss of 4, 3rd down and 10 for the Gophers. Span forward, motions left to right. Morgan back to throw. Pressure's on, down he goes inside the 20-yard line. Leo Chanel just darting into the backfield. Jack Sanborn as well.
Every time you go play, you compete to win, and when you don't, there is obvious disappointment, and so it's your last regular season game, so there's a unique window of slight reflective, but you're kind of in the day, right? And so there's a disappointment.
Play fake merge, back to throw, lines up. He's a deep right side. DK got it. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Met behind the line of scrimmage and thrown down by Leo Chanel. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Kendrick Pryor. Birds floats it deep left side. Dropped it in the bucket. There is a big, big win for the Wisconsin Badgers.
The Badger Sports Report with Paul Chryst is presented by UW Health, the healthcare team for the Badgers. Learn more at uwsportsmedicine.org. And is brought to you by the Construction Business Group, Wisconsin operating engineers and respected contractors. BuildingWisconsinTogether.com.
When you've been injured, you need the hometown team on your side. Trust us to get you back in the game. Call Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of Wisconsin Badger Athletics. One call, that's all.
You'll hear things like, you're gonna need to see a specialist.
That what you have is serious, like really serious.
And then you meet them, your medical team.
With research and clinical trials and new treatments.
With better procedures that lead to better results.
Then it hits you, you're gonna be okay.
UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
Hard work, sweat, knowledge in your own 2 hands. These are the tools that build Wisconsin. Leave your mark on the real world with zero debt and higher pay. All from day one. It's time to do work that works for you. Learn more at buildingwisconsintogether.com.
On this game day, Good Foods Guacamole would like to salute all you players, no matter what you seem to be playing. You, sir, are a winner. You, ma'am, triumphant, and thumbs up to whatever it is you're doing. So let's hoist a guac-laden chip to all you players out there. Good Foods Guac, made from the freshest avocado and the cleanest ingredients. So here's to all the players and whatever game it is they're trying to play. Game day is Guac Day. Good Foods Guac.
Injured? You need a team you can trust. Call Gruber Law Offices today, serving the people of Wisconsin for over 30 years. Gruber Law Offices, a proud partner of Wisconsin Badger Athletics. One call, that's all.
I thought it was big that, we got to be able to finish in red zone. I thought there's some third down opportunities that we didn't finish that maybe give you more runs. And, we thought going into the game, the way this game could play out would be a limited possession type game. And you had to be kind of efficient with everything you did. And I don't know that we took advantage of the opportunities when we had some, I thought. But you got to just, I think you got to execute better than what we did.
Just pains so much. I just looked at the axe, over there, wherever it was, and just seeing them grab it, it was really tough to see, especially how much work our seniors put in, and it's hard.
Anytime you, like I said, I think earlier, anytime you put it all out there and you come up short, it's tough. And you come up short of your goals, it's always very difficult as a competitor.
This is my second time, in my time here losing the accent. It's honestly the worst feeling in the world, despite how long this rivalry is and, just all the work that past players have put in to even out the score, put us in the league. And it just feels like a disgrace to the program for us to lose to the Axe while I'm here at least. But I just need, for me to do my job, that's all I can do, and just capitalize on all opportunities.
I mean, it's Wisconsin versus Minnesota, and it's a rivalry. It's the biggest rivalry that we have, and that alone is great importance and important to every single person here. And you just, I think I speak for all the seniors and include. I mean, we love this team so much. We love this program. We love everything about it. And this is the game. This is the game this is the big one. And to fall short, and then you add in the fact that now we can't go to the Big Ten championship. It's a lot more, but I think losing that axe is just right now at the top of the mind, and it's we just couldn't get it done for. And there's so many people that you're doing it for, and there's so many people that deserve this, and that's just how sports is sometimes, and it's tough. It's tough pill to swallow, especially right now, right after the game.
Obviously, we want to go to Indy, but that axe, just the rivalry, just everything behind this game, all the people that played in this game, just kind of losing it just sucks. Kind of happened in 2018, that kind of same feeling. But like you said, it just sucks losing that axe, kind of almost more than going to the Big Ten.
This team, this program, everyone that comes together, everyone that comes in every single day to work, just to work to get better every day, to reach that common goal, and just come together as a team. That's what it's all about. And to fall short, it's tough. It's obviously tough, but I mean, like I said, the love around here, and that can never take that away.
There is a group that's committed a ton to this program. I thought it was tremendous throughout the year, as far as leadership and what they gave, and I thought, what guys did through the stretch, not only the stretch we had, but the bye was a long time ago, and they just kept going and fought through a lot, and as a coach, you're extremely grateful for that, and so you want them to experience as much success as they can. And when you don't, I think that's where probably the term accurately, the disappointment comes in.
We believe in education. We believe in public schools. At WEA Member Benefits, we believe in helping Wisconsin public school employees and their families achieve their financial goals by providing personal insurance, retirement and investment, and financial planning programs that are designed specifically for the education community. WEAbenefits.com.
My favorite breakfast is Odyssey yogurt. I asked Mommy where it comes from, and she took me to a dairy farm to learn all about milk and, most importantly, cows. Wisconsin cows are definitely the happiest, which means they make the tastiest yogurt. My favorite is blueberry. What's your flavor? Support your local farmers. EIEI Odyssey.
Well, the home schedule obviously was completed in the Nebraska game. The regular season schedule now behind the Badgers, but that doesn't mean things have gone quiet at Camp Randall Stadium. Anything but. As a major renovation in progress with the south end zone. And to talk about that, we're joined by Director of Athletics, Chris McIntosh. I know, Matt, we've talked a lot from your playing days in the late 90s to how much different the stadium looks now, how much better it looks now, and it's going to get better still. This is quite the undertaking going on, and the fan response has been outstanding.
It's been overwhelming. Camp Randall gets better with age, I guess. We're excited, to welcome the next era, the next chapter, if you will, for Camp Randall. And Camp Randall's been noisy this fall. It's going to continue to be noisy as they do some demo work on the south end zone and rebuild what we think will be a really exciting offering for our fans. Our fans have been pretty excited about it so far. The response has been overwhelmingly positive, and the sales have been through the roof. So kind of a limited opportunity for people to get involved.
It says a lot about this fan base, too, because you and I discussed this on a different platform a few weeks ago, and since then there are seats available, premium seats, but they're moving quickly. And then, we all know what we've gone through here with the pandemic, but yet people are still really eager to jump at the opportunity to get on board here.
Are they ever? There's so much uncertainty around the timeline of this project given the pandemic. We didn't think it was the right time to move forward given all the uncertainty that we had, but that didn't stop our fans from making commitments in a big way to the project and to the seats. And we're at the very tail end of the process now in terms of inventory to sell, and we're really couldn't be more grateful to our fan base who have come out in a big way to support us.
Yeah, for more information on that, by the way, just log on to camprandallstadium.com. But Mac, as we speak, the regular season schedule is now complete. And I don't know if anybody really knew what attendance was going to be like going in. We got the answer pretty quickly there. Fans were eager to get back and support the Badgers.
Get back and get back early. Get in the stadium early. The energy that our team and our fans experienced in Camp Randall was as good as it's ever been, if not better. And I think it's a testament to the dedication of our fans. It's a testament to the support that they have for our team. But I'll tell you, this team and former teams can't appreciate any more. The amount of energy when you walk through that tunnel. It's such a special experience. And to be part of it, from a fan's perspective, it's a special experience, and it wasn't right last year. And I'm just so thrilled for our players this year to be able to experience it the way it was meant to be experienced, and even maybe ratchet it up a notch or two.
Yeah, no doubt. And the field itself, by the way, I don't want to let this segment go without talking about it. It will be now forever known as Barry Alvarez Field at Camp Randall Stadium. A new surface, which I know you as a former player will appreciate that, just to have a newer surface to play on. But the ceremony was several weeks ago, but man, it was a special weekend, a chance to honor Barry Alvarez, and so many of your fellow former players are back. But it's going to be a very nice look to the stadium surface next year.
It will. All things will be right in Camp Randall when Coach Alvarez's name is on that field, and we were really thrilled. It seemed like a long time ago. that Michigan seemed like a season ago.
It does.
But the amount of support that came out and the players that came back and support of our donors to get behind that, and it all culminated in, I think, a response that you don't really see out of Barry too often. That is he was physically taken back, which was just perfect. And I'm happy for Coach. Everybody who's played for him and supported him through the years is happy about where this is going.
He actually confessed that he flinched. But I guess who wouldn't when something is named after you like that?
Yeah, I think that was the perfect culmination of a lot of work on behalf of a lot of people, and to set up that event the way it did that night, and to the planning process, we couldn't have been rewarded any more than we were when we saw the look on his face.
Yeah, no doubt. The stadium, which is one of the best around, will look even better in 2022 with the new playing surface, Barry Alvarez Field at Camp Randall Stadium, and that South End Zone project. Again, if you want more information on that, there are different sources, but you can always try camprandallstadium.com. We'll continue with more of the Badgers Sports Report coming up right after this.
Compeer Financial has always been there for our clients and communities in any situation. And our support continues today as our clients work relentlessly to feed, clothe, and fuel the world. Compeer is proud to continue our strong commitment to our clients, the rural communities where they live, and to agriculture. We're here to help meet the financial needs of rural America. And we'll navigate through this together.
You'll hear things like, you're gonna need to see a specialist.
That what you have is serious, like really serious.
And then you meet them, your medical team.
With research and clinical trials and new treatments.
With better procedures that lead to better results.
Then it hits you, you're gonna be okay.
UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
We've talked quite a bit with good reason about this Wisconsin defense. Good at every level in being, again, among the statistically best ranked defenses in all of college football. And a part of that is with us here today in Keeanu Benton. How much fun you guys having? You're locking people down week in and week out. I assume you're having a great time this year.
Yeah, definitely. It's fun to win and it's fun to dominate. So that's what we've been doing, and I love it.
Yeah, can you tell early in games that there's obviously an ebb and flow to games, but can you get a feel early that you might be in a position to dominate?
Definitely. You can kind of feel the pace and everything, and just trusting your preparation from the week helps you go out there and confident and dominate.
I think I asked you this in training camp. I want to circle back at this stage of the season now, what it's been like to play for Coach Ross Kalaji. His first year in the defensive line, he obviously was a very good D lineman back in his day. What's that been like for you?
I mean, he's the energy monster, like even when we're not bringing the energy, he's going to get us up there, And that's what I like about him. He knows what it's like to be in our shoes. And he definitely plays a big role in our success.
Yeah, that I would imagine for a lot of reasons that's important. As you get later in the year, everybody's got the bumps and bruises. It can be a grind, but to have that kind of juice from the coach, it goes a long way, right?
Yeah, and he brings up back when he used to play how bumps and bruises really didn't matter. Like, they didn't have the technology that we have today, so.
We've talked a lot this season, Keanu, I say we, those of us on the outside, about the variety of offenses you guys have faced, from a team that's going to throw it a lot like Purdue to a triple option, cut block like crazy team like Army. What's that been like for you, just going through the preparation for such different offenses week in and week out?
I mean, in the beginning of the week, it's kind of frustrating, but you make those adjustments during the week that helps you be successful on the Saturday. So I feel like we do it like Coach Leonard put us in a great position to make plays, and no matter what scheme it is on the offense, he put us in a great position to make plays as a defense.
I should have asked you this probably right after the Army game, but what was that like, the preparation for it and then the game itself? Because every team that plays Army has that concern with that style of offense. A big part of it are cut blocks, which can be pretty nasty for guys like you. Well, what was that like that week?
I mean, it's definitely different. It was like, it's hard to kind of prepare for it. Like, the game didn't feel nothing like our practice, but like the schemes were similar, but like it felt nothing like our practice, and that's the big thing. Like, you kind of go out there first drive and fill it out, because it would never, like, we can't cut in practice, so it would never feel the same.
And then the following week, you play a team like Purdue that's going to throw it a lot. And if you let yourself, it could be frustrating because they'll get the ball out of their hands rather quickly. But you guys fought through that, getting 5 turnovers in the game, and you're making plays. Everybody up front's making plays. That had to be it was a lot of fun again, but just such a different style.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That game was a lot of leaning on our DBs. You know, we can get as much pressure as we can, but like you said, the ball was out fast. That's just our DBs doing their job.
In between now, as we speak, you're getting ready for Iowa, and they have a really good center who is very highly regarded for what he did as a wrestler. You were a really good wrestler in high school. Do matchups like this, I mean, you get excited every week, but do matchups like this get you going even more, knowing who's on the other side here?
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's a great opponent, and I'm ready to go out there and compete, and that's what it's all about, you know. And I know all eyes are going to be in the middle of that line, so we got to go out there and compete.
I think, again, another topic I asked you about, you mentioned Coach Kalaji brings a lot of juice. So do you. I mean, you have a lot of fun from training camp on. Has that always been a part of your personality as a football player?
Yeah, you know, I don't like coming out here and like seeing people down. We do this to have fun, and that's what I like doing. I like having fun out here. Even if I'm not having a good day, once I get on the football field, it just kind of changed my whole mood, and that's why I love playing defensive line as well. Like, you get to bring that juice naturally because you got to hit somebody every play, and that allows me to do that way more easy.
I want to go back to the wrestling conversation because you were a very, very good wrestler at the high school level. How has that helped you on the defensive line? I would imagine there's some skill to that sport that translates to especially the position that you're playing here.
Yeah, definitely. First of all, I would say leverage. So like you can feel people and how high they're riding you or whatever it is, and then toughness. You know, wrestling is a tough sport, and like the conditioning and being like slammed on your back and all this and that, like being practice dummies, that carries over to football, and just knowing that nothing, well, maybe, but a lot of stuff is not going to be as hard as wrestling, even practices. 6 minutes is a long time to wrestle, but it definitely carries over to football with toughness and leverage.
Do you miss it?
I do sometimes. I reminisce a little bit, but yeah.
So I'm on the D-line group there. There's no doubt who the champ would be, right?
Oh, no,
on the map. Who comes in second?
Well, Rodas be trying. Bryson talks a lot, but I don't know. We're going to have to see that. That's an off-season determination.
Absolutely. That room, though, I mentioned your personality. There's a lot of personality. Matt Henningsen, you guys as a defensive line group seem like you're having a lot of fun out there, which might surprise folks because it's a grinder of a position group. But you guys seem like you all make the best of it.
Yeah, that's what it's about, too. Like, you know, you out here on these long, like even in fall camp, these long, hot, sweaty days, you need somebody to pick up your spirit, and that's exactly what our group did. And I feel like it wore off on a lot of other groups and a lot of other people. So even if we're not the guys bringing the juice that day, there will be somebody to pick us up.
And all along, when you're going through those hot days, you set yourself up for these days, right, where there's a lot out there, and you got, you know, it's early bumps during the season, but as we speak, there's a ton out there. It's all there for you to go get, right?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, that is Keeanu Benton, outstanding D lineman for the Wisconsin Badgers. We'll take a break. More to come as we continue with the Badgers Sports Report.
Hard work, sweat, knowledge in your own 2 hands. These are the tools that build Wisconsin. Leave your mark on the real world with zero debt and higher pay. All from day one. It's time to do work that works for you. Learn more at buildingwisconsintogether.com.
On this game day, Good Foods Guacamole would like to salute all you players, no matter what you seem to be playing. You, sir, are a winner. You, ma'am, triumphant, and thumbs up to whatever it is you're doing. So let's hoist a guac-laden chip to all you players out there. Good Foods Guac, made from the freshest avocado and the cleanest ingredients. So here's to all the players and whatever game it is they're trying to play. Game day is Guac Day. Good Foods Guac.
The Badger Sports Report with Paul Chryst is presented by UW Health, the healthcare team for the Badgers. Learn more at uwsportsmedicine.org. And is brought to you by the Construction Business Group, Wisconsin operating engineers and respected contractors. buildingwisconsintogether.com.
Our thanks to Badgers defensive lineman Keeanu Benton, as well as Director of Athletics Chris McIntosh. Well, the Badgers will find out their bowl destination in the coming days as they have once again earned the right to play in the postseason for the 20th consecutive year. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks for watching.
This has been a presentation from Learfield.
You'll hear things like, you're gonna need to see a specialist.
That what you have is serious, like really serious.
And then you meet them, your medical team.
With research and clinical trials and new treatments.
With better procedures that lead to better results.
Then it hits you, you're gonna be okay.
UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
We believe in education. We believe in public schools. At WEA Member Benefits, we believe in helping Wisconsin public school employees and their families achieve their financial goals by providing personal insurance, retirement and investment, and financial planning programs that are designed specifically for the education community. WEAbenefits.com.
My favorite breakfast is Odyssey yogurt. I asked Mommy where it comes from, and she took me to a dairy farm to learn all about milk and, most importantly, cows. Wisconsin cows are definitely the happiest, which means they make the tastiest yogurt. My favorite is blueberry. What's your flavor? Support your local farmers. EIEI Odyssey.